So we start with Act 2, Scene 3. What we saw yesterday in Act 2, Scene 2 was that a herald, Othello's, the generals, army generals' herald came and announced that there is going to be some festivities in connection with the destruction of the Turkish fleet in the storm in the sea, and in celebration of the nuptial, the marriage of the general Othello, the Moor. Well, the soldiers, the people can do whatever they like, dance, sing, and whatever they like. So we are waiting to see. We are waiting for the festivities, how things are going on. But in the meantime, we also listened to Iago's mind. He was speaking out his own mind. He says that Moor is a very, very nice man. He will prove to be a good husband, but still I don't like him, I hate him. For many reasons, we know, we have already discussed those reasons. Well, he's going to make use of the fool, the gullible Venetian, Rodrigo. He also doesn't like Cassio. Well, through Cassio, he is going to operate. So he feels jealous of Cassio, because Cassio is very fine gentleman. He is very, lovable, especially from the point of view of women. He says he looks very handsome. He speaks good language. He has good manners. But all this is a disguise. He pretends to be like that. So since the marriage came on, the marriage between Othello and Desdemona came all on a sudden. Well, he says, he will soon feel fed up with, they will feel fed up with each other. Well, and then in that case, Cassio will be, Desdemona will be looking for another person. Well, that will be, of course, Cassio. So he wants to destroy Cassio for several reasons. Now, after some time he says, Cassio had a daily beauty in his life, to which I am ugly. So long as he is beautiful, I am ugly. So in front of him, in comparison with Cassio, Iago looks very, very dull and ugly. So this is, jealousy, the personal, professional jealousy. Professional jealousy is also there because, by passing Iago, Iago feels that he is a better soldier. By passing Iago, Othello appointed Cassio as the lieutenant. So professional jealousy is also that he wants to, for all these reasons, he wants to spoil him, destroy him. So, we are coming here. So he has a plan ready for the thing, because this night is going to be very, very crucial as far as Iago is concerned. A very, very crucial night, because there are a lot of celebrations. Everybody will be, very joyful, merry, and they are going to use a lot of alcohol. So they'll be drunk, highly intoxicated. So anything, a man like for a man like Iago, this is one of the best opportunities in his life. So he's going to make use of that. So in this scene, in Act 2, Scene 1, well, we are going to see that, Othello, leaves Cassio on guard. He asks him to keep guard. So Cassio will be in guard, and he also advises everybody, to have some self-restraint, because liquor, especially drinks, well, it's a devil. So it can cause any number of problems if you get out of control, if you use it too much, under the influence of intoxicating drinks. Well, people lose control, and they don't know what they are doing. So when Othello advises everybody to keep some restraint, so he reminds them of the need to exercise self-restraint. He also advises everybody to drink with some moderation. So Iago and Cassio, the lieutenant, and Iago will be supervising. They will be, they will see that order and system is maintained. Everything goes on smoothly. And after giving these pieces of advice, well, Othello and Desdemona go to bed. Well, then, let us see what is going to happen. So, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Good. So here is the text. It is a hall in the castle. Enter Othello, Desdemona, Cassio, and the attendants. Othello speaks. Good Michael, he addresses Cassio. Michael Cassio, the Florentine. Look you to the guard tonight. Keep a careful eye on the guards. Let us teach ourselves that honorable stop, not to outsport discretion, not to outsport. Don't play too much. Outsport. We should exercise some restraint. Honorable stop. We should know where to stop. We should exercise some restraint. Exercise restraint. Keep restraint. And let us not let the party get too wild, too violent. So don't be overjoyous. Don't entertain ourselves too much. Cassio. Iago hath direction what to do. Iago has been given orders about what to do and what not to do. But notwithstanding, in spite of all these things, with my personal eye, will I look to it. I also see to it personally in my own way. Othello. Iago is most honest. See, Othello, as far as Othello is concerned, Iago is the most honest and trustworthy person in his life. He doesn't know what is going on inside the mind of Iago. As far as he is concerned, he is very, very trustworthy. This is the irony. This is the most tragic irony in this drama. Iago is most honest. Michael, good night. Tomorrow, at your earliest, let me have speech with you. Let me speak with you. Then to Desdemona, he turns. He says, come, my dear love. This is their first night, because after marriage, they were never together. This is the first night because, it was a couple of days ago that the marriage took place. So they never slept together. They were never together for even in a single night. So come, my dear love. The purchase made, the shopping has been made, but we have not enjoyed it. The marriage has been done. The marriage has been fulfilled. Well, but we have not, we didn't have time for the consummation of marriage to fulfill our desires. We never had time to be together. The fruits are to ensue. The fruits of the marriage, the pleasures of the marriage are to come, to follow, to ensue. That profit is yet to come. So we have not, we never got, we didn't have time to get the happiness, the pleasure of marriage to come between me and you. So good night. Exeunt. They go out. Who? Othello, Desdemona, and attendants. Here comes the devilish villain. Iago comes. Well, welcome, Iago. We must to the watch. Let us go. It is time for us to stand guard, to keep watch. Iago, not this hour, Lieutenant. They are not now. Why? Because it is not yet 10 o'clock. Until they have been given time until 11 o'clock. Between 5 and 11, they will be entertaining themselves. They'll be enjoying themselves. Our general cast us thus early for the love of his Desdemona. Well, our general, Othello, has left us, got rid of us early. Why? Because he could be with Desdemona. They are going to have, they are going to spend the time together. Spend the time together. Who lets us not therefore blame? So I can't blame him because it is his first night. He hath not made wanton the night with her. He has never spent a night with her. And she is sport for Jove, the god of God. Well, she is very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. Enough to be the wife or the lover of the god of gods, the Greek god of gods, Jove. Then Cassio says, well, she is a most exquisite lady, or she is an exquisitely beautiful lady. No doubt about that. But Iago says, I will warrant her and fun of game. Well, she is good to look at, and she is very good. She'll be very good in bed also for the fun of game. The uses that she's going to be very, very good. He says, he uses such language about women. Is Iago a hater? As I said earlier, a misogynist? That's a question, a very important question. He hates women. Well, Cassio says, indeed, that's right. She is most fresh and a delicate creature. She is very young and tender, very delicate and very beautiful. Iago says, oh, what an eye she has. She has pretty eyes. What an eye she has. Methinks it sounds a parley of provocation. She has inviting eyes. Oh, very, very tempting, provoking eyes. Then Cassio says, yes, an inviting eye. That's right. She is pretty and yet thinks right modest. She is very modest as well, very decent, gentle, ladylike as well, no doubt. Then Cassio, yes, an inviting eye, but methinks, right modest. Then Iago says, when she speaks, well, is it not an alarm to love? Well, when she speaks, doesn't her voice stir up passion? Oh, very inviting, very tempting, very provoking. She is very beautiful. Her speech is very, very inviting and provoking. So everything about Desdemona is really nice. Then Cassio says, she is indeed perfection. She is a perfect woman. Well, Iago says, well, happiness to their sheets. Let them enjoy their first night. So we wish them the very best. Good luck to them tonight in bed. We happiness to their sheets. Come, Lieutenant. I have a stoop of wine. Let us have some wine together. Let us have some drinks together. And here, without a brace of Cyprus gallants that would gladly have a measure to the health of Black Othello. You know, the two Cyprus gentlemen, they are waiting here. They want to have a drink, a toast to that Moor, the general, Black Othello. And Cassio says, no, not tonight. I don't want to drink. I don't want another drink. Because not tonight, Iago. I have very, very poor and unhappy brains for drinking. I am not used to it. My disposition, my body, my physical disposition is not good for too much drinks. It is not good for drinking. My disposition is not good for drinking. Who came here now? All right. Alan?
Yes, sir.
Good. Clear only.
Clear.
All right. Okay. Well, so what happens? Iago offers some drinks to Cassio. Cassio says his body disposition, his physical disposition is not good for drinks. So he doesn't want to drink. Come, Lieutenant, I have a stoop of wine. But Cassio says, not tonight, good Cassio. I have very poor and unhappy brains for drinking. I could well wish courtesy would invent some other custom of entertainment. Well, I don't like to drink. I don't want to drink. My disposition is not good for drinking. I will find some other way of entertaining myself. Then Iago says, oh, well, they are our friends, but 1 cup I will drink for you. But don't worry about these people, because these are our friends. Just 1 glass. I will do the most of the drink for you. I will have, I will drink, but you just take one glass. Then I will drink for you. Cassio says, I have drunk but 1 cup tonight. I have already had, a glass of wine tonight. I have already drunk a glass of wine tonight. And that was craftily qualified. I think that is enough for me. It was well watered. It was well diluted, very craftily, very carefully qualified, very carefully prepared drunk with enough water and all, very, diluted in a very, very handsome manner. So, I have already had a drink. And behold, what innovation makes here. I am unfortunate in, I am already drunk. Look, you can see how drunk I am. And I am not a heavy drinker. I wouldn't drink much more than that. He says, I am unfortunate in the infirmity. In the weakness. Because my disposition is not good for that. And I dare not task my weakness with more. I don't want to burden my body with it. No, so please avoid me. Don't compel me. He says, Iago, what man? It is a night of revels. The gallants desire it. This night, this evening is for enjoyment. Gallants, brave men like us, they need it. It is for such people. Then Cassio says, where are they? Where are those people, the gallants? Now here at the door, the Cyprus gentlemen, two persons are there, two Cyprus gentlemen are waiting there. I pray you, please call them in. Please invite them, because the Cyprus gentlemen want to join us in drinking. They want to have a couple of glasses with us. So please call them in. He says, Cassio, I'll do it, but it dislikes me. Even though I don't like it, I will do that. I will go out and bring those Cyprus gentlemen. And he exits. Who is left behind? Well, Iago is left behind. Again, we are going to listen to his mind. He is going to soliloquize. If I can fasten, if I can tie, if I can get him, if I can catch him, but one cup upon him, if I can get him to drink one more glass, with that which he hath drunk tonight already. He said he has already had one cup. And if I can make him drink one more cup, well, he will be completely out of control. He will be completely intoxicated. Then I can do whatever I want. Well, he will be as full of quarrel and offense. He will be full of quarrel and offense. He will be very, very argumentative, very, very quarrelsome. He will pick quarrel. He will lose control of himself and he will pick quarrel with anyone. And offense, as my young mistress's dog, he will be like my mistress's dog. He will be like Desdemona's dog. Very quarrelsome, very noisy, very shouting. He will take offense very soon. So he will be very, very argumentative and eager to fight like a little dog. Now my sick fool, that fool, Rodrigo, with love, whom love hath turned almost to the wrong side out. He is, Rodrigo is completely twisted up. Inside out. He is, completely confused. He is completely ruined. He is completely broke with the love, whom love hath turned almost to the wrong side out. To Desdemona hath tonight caroused potations, bottle deep. He has been drinking because he is in love. He has frustration in love. He is not getting Desdemona for marriage. So he is frustrated. So he has been drinking and drinking and drinking to the health of toast to Desdemona by gallons, by bottles, he has been finishing. Potations, bottle deep. And he is to watch. And he is to watch. And he is to stand guard. These three lads of Cyprus, all these gentlemen, they are drinking, including these gentlemen. And these Cyprus gentlemen, well, they are very, very quick, very, 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 very decent and gentle, and they are very, very quick to offense. So it is in front of these Cyprus gentlemen that all these things are going to happen. And it is not good, because it is not going to be a secret. Because whatever happens, they will be witness. These Cyprus gentlemen will be witness, and they will go and report the matter. The three lads of Cyprus, they are noble, swelling spirits that hold their honors in a very distance, the very elements of this warlike isle. Because this isle, warlike isle, because it was under threat. So ordinary people were afraid. So everybody is sleeping. It is very silent, and it is at this dead of night that, problems are going to happen. Shouts and fights and things like that. Well, it is going to be very, 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 very bad. Have I tonight flustered with the flowing cups? And they watch too. And they are also going to watch. And now amongst this flock of drunkards, among this group of drunkards, in front of all these drunkards, am I to put our Cassio? I am going to put Cassio in some action. I am going to spur him into action, because an agreement is already made with Iago has already made an agreement with Rodrigo. Rodrigo will go and make him angry, and he will respond, he will react, he will retaliate, and he will lose control of, because he's also completely drunk. So he will lose control of himself, and nobody knows what is going to happen. So if people know that Cassio was the cause of the problems here, well, he is going to be dismissed from service, because he's supposed to be on guard duty, and Othello has already instructed them to exercise some restraint, to drink in a moderate manner. And am I to put our Cassio in some action that may offend the isle? I am going to put him into some action in front of all these drunkards, and that is going to offend everybody here. But here they come. If consequence do but approve my dream. Well, if the consequence, the result, turns out to be what I hope it will, if the result is going to be as per my plan, as per my desires, well, my boat sails freely. I will have an easy sail, both with the wind and steam, because a plan is going to be executed. If everything goes on well, if everything goes on as per his plan, well, I will be lucky. So re-enter Cassio with Montano, the governor of the Cyprus, and the other gentlemen, servants following with wine. So servants are also coming with the wine. They are ready to serve. Cassio, for God, they have given me a rouse already. For God, they have already given me a lot to drink. Who says? Cassio says, they have already given me a lot to drink. Then Montano said, good faith, a little one. Good faith. It was a little one, don't worry. Not more than a pint. Not past a pint. It was only a little one, as I'm a soldier. So then Iago says, some wine ho, bring wine. And of course, when young men get together and when they enjoy themselves, with drinks and all, well, they'll be singing songs, dancing and all. So here's a song. Let me the canakin clink, clink. Let our glasses clink, clink, the clink noise. Let me the canakin clink. A soldier is a man. A soldier is a man. Let the glasses clink. When the glasses, they touch together. When they are put together, they make a clinking sound. Let the glasses clink, clink. A soldier is a man. A life is but a span. A life is but short. Life is but short. So let us enjoy. Life is for enjoying. And then let a soldier drink. This is these drunkards' song. Some wine, boys. Bring some wine. So what do the servants do? They pour wine. Then Cassio, for God, an excellent song. Oh, it was a beautiful song. An excellent song. Very, very good song. Then Iago says, well, I learned it in England. This song, the Englishmen, they are heavy drinkers. Very heavy drinkers. Better than I learned it in England, where indeed they are most potent, they are very powerful, they are very fine, they are experts in porting, in drinking. Danes, you are Dane, the Danish people, you are German, the Germans, and your swag-bellied, the pot-bellied Hollanders, the Dutch people, German people, Dane people, the English people are better than all these three. So drink ho are nothing to you. All these people, the Danish people, the Danes, the Germans, and the Dutch people, they are nothing in front of these Englishmen, he says. Who says? Iago says. Then Cassio, is your Englishman so expert in drinking? Oh, are they so experts in drinking? Iago, why? He drinks you with facility. Well, they drink that days under the table. You're dead drunk. He sweats not to overthrow your Almain, the Germans. He gives you a Hollander a vomit. Well, and when the Dutch are vomiting, the English, when these people sit together and drink, when the Dutch people start vomiting, the Englishmen will be asking for more wine, will be asking for more, more liquor, before the next bottle can be filled. Then Cassio, to the health of the general. Let us drink to the health of our general, that is Othello. Then Montano, I am for it. Lieutenant, I'll do you justice. Yes, we'll do that. Then Iago, sweet England, Iago sings another song. Just, to entertain these people, to help them drink more. He sings another song. King Stephen it's about, it's an old ballad, a song. King Stephen was a worthy peer. His breeches cost him but a crown. He held him sixpence all too dear. With that he called, it's an old ballad, a song. Then they asked for some more wine, ho! Then servants pour wine. Well, Cassio says, why? This is a better song. This song is better than the first song. This is a more exquisite song than the other. Then Iago, will you hear it again? Do you want to hear the song again? Cassio, no. For I hold him to be unworthy of this place that, does these things. Well, it's a reference to, a reference to their talk. Well, God's above all, and there be all souls must be saved. I want to go to, Cassio is almost drunk. Well, he says, there are two types of people. Some people go to heaven, some people go to hell. He says, I want to go to my soul. Let these souls must be saved. I want to go to heaven. Then Iago says, it is true. Yes, you are right. We want to go to heaven. Then Cassio says, for my own part, as far as I am concerned, speaking about myself, for my own part, no offense to general, no offense to the general or to anyone else, no offense to general nor any man of quality. I hope to be saved. I want to go to, he's very drunk completely. I want to go to heaven, he says. I hope to be saved. Then Iago says, so do I too, Lieutenant. I also want to go to heaven after my death, Me too, Lieutenant. Then Cassio says, yes, but by our leave, not before me. I will not, please, not before me. You want to go to heaven? I want to go to heaven. But I am the lieutenant, you are the ancient. So I will go first. You come after me, not before me. The lieutenant is to be saved before the ancient because he has a higher rank. Lieutenant has a higher rank. So he will go first and the ancient, the flag bearer, will follow. Let us have no more of this. Let us now, I think let us stop. Stop drinking. Stop these jokes and all. Let us go down to the business. That is the guard duty. Oh, forgive our sins. Oh God, forgive our sins. Gentlemen, let us look to our business. Let us start down to our business. By the way, he says, I am drunk. I am completely drunk. I think I am drunk. This is my ancient. Who is this? I am completely drunk. Who is this? This one. This is, I am sure, this is ancient. And this is my left hand. And this is my right hand. Isn't it? So, I am drunk. He's completely intoxicated. He can't keep his balance. My ancient, this is my right hand. This is my left hand. I am not drunk now. I can stand. Can I stand well? Can I stand well? And speak well enough? Can I speak well enough? Then everybody says, oh yes, excellent, you are speaking well. Then Cassio says, why, very well then. You must not think then that I am drunk. So, I can stand, I can walk. This is my left hand, this is my right hand, and this is the ancient. Okay, I am all right. So, very well then. So, I don't think that I am drunk. And he goes out. Cashier goes out. So now the situation is very, very ripe for Iago's actions to take place. Remember, Rodrigo is waiting there. When he goes there, he's ready to attack. He's ready to, irritate him. He's ready to provoke him. So the time is now set for Iago's plans to take effect, to start working, plans to start working, because, Rodrigo is waiting outside on the way to waylay him, to attack him on the way. That's it. Is it okay?